Give me one big prediction, Pat. One big prediction for the upcoming 2012 election.
I'll give you my as of today, I think the Republicans would lose the House and win the Senate. I think that's a long shot. That may change. The Republicans still have it in their power, but right now, that's where we're headed, number one. Number two is you tell me what the unemployment rate is in December, and I will tell you what's going to happen in the presidential election. Because Obama's problem now, President Obama's problem, is he was elected on hope and change. Well, it was an easy slogan. The problem is most voters, most Americans don't think he's delivered. The White House is counting on a campaign strategy, which I lived through myself in 1980, which is we'll just demonize the opposition. You know, or as a slogan that someone said in 1980, I threw up my hands one day at a meeting in the White House and said, what is our slogan? It could be worse. I mean, this is, you know, I mean, you have to be able to campaign for something. The question for the president is people don't think he's in control. I saw the last week, suddenly the president who is, you know, very personable, who people like, who is a commanding media presence, looked like he was lost out there talking about the economy. And there are shades of Jimmy Carter to that he does not want to have. And so far, they seem at a loss. Other than they keep saying what we're doing is good and working, that's not a campaign. That won't work. He's got to get something happening. Real results are going to determine him. But I'll tell you this, if I'm right about how people are reacting to the economy, Obama's numbers continue to go down, and we're not by any means done. I think the politics in December will be very different from what they are in June. If Obama's numbers go down enough, we'll listen for Jeb Bush, because if his name were not Bush, there wouldn't even be a fight for the nomination right now. His record in Florida, in terms of Republicans, his ability to appeal to Hispanics, which is a real problem for Republicans. As people say, he's the real Bush in the Bush family. But if things get bad enough, the disqualification of being a Bush will disappear. And I think you will see a lot of people, but if this economy continues to collapse, no candidate emerges, I think by fall you'll start hearing a groundswell for him, and it will be a real groundswell.